Hello everyone. Indian financial institutions, particularly banks and NBFCs, are going through a very tough time. The crisis came to light when RBI put 14 PSU banks to prompt corrective actions or PCA regime due to the bad financial health. We then saw IL&FS with a loan book of 1 lakh crore collapse like a pack of cards. IDBI Bank had to be bailed out. We then saw a big fraud hit the PMC Bank. The DHFL went bankrupt. The Altico, Reliance Capital all had the same fate. Finally, the S Bank too had to be bailed out. And we are yet to see the NPA from SME, MSME and the real estate. Hence, we can assume that there is more mess yet to come out. Yesterday, the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said S-Bank's exposure to certain groups like ADAG, DHFL, Vodafone pulled down the bank. In this video, I will quickly analyze which other banks has the exposure to these risky groups. So let me begin with the S-Bank. S-Bank had exposure to ADAG, Cox & Kings, CG Power, DHFL, SR Shipping, McLeod Russell. All these companies had defaulted. The total loan book to these companies was over 102 billion, which was over 38% of the net worth. The bank also had exposure to groups like CCD, Jain Irrigation, Omkar Realtors, Sri, Sadbhav Infra, which are facing a lot of stress. The next is the IndusInd Bank. The IndusInd Bank borrowers include ADAG, DHFL, McLeod Russell, which are defaulted, and total exposure to these companies is 24.8 billion, which is 9.8% of their net worth. The bank also has exposure to Edelweiss. Exposure to Vodafone is worrying because in case Vodafone doesn't get any relief from government, the bank's 30 billion exposure may come back and haunt them. So including Vodafone and Edelweiss, the stressed asset will be over 25% of the net worth. RBL Bank. The RBL Bank has exposure to McLeod Russell, which has taken loan of 5.9 billion, which is 7.8% of the net worth. Then the bank has exposure to Coffee Day, Peninsular Land and Sadbhav. And these companies are also facing severe stress. But the RBL Bank managed to raise some capital. The next is the HDFC Bank. The bank has exposure to ADAG, DHFL, McLeod Russell. The total exposure is 12 billion. But relative to the balance sheet, this is very small, and the total risk to these companies is just under 1% of the net worth. I haven't taken the PSU banks as lot of mergers are going on, and the data collected wouldn't make so much sense for them. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe. Thank you.